Hello there, welcome back to our Banished MegaMod 9 series. So in the last episode we were working on the forestry industry which we have going on here. I've played a little bit since the last recording just to move things on. Okay, so the goal of this episode is to get some more advanced construction materials because these houses here, I'd like to upgrade them to the nice country houses, and as you can see they require some other things, lumber, and I can't remember what the other two things are off the top of my head. I unload them when I see them. I think some of them require things like furniture to make them. I can't remember, but we'll sort of go through that because I think it'll just make the area look a little bit better. And I will be replacing the old wooden houses with the stone houses. I may even move the market into the centralized area, put a proper church in here, a bigger school. We don't really need to work on food. As you can see, we have a ridiculous amount at the moment. We're currently in this field of just got herbs. I mean, I may swap it out to something else, but at the moment, I just thought we'd sort of build upon those. We've got our standard cows. No, they're not the standard cows. These are the standard cows. So these are going to give us the beef and the meat. These ones, I think, give us milk. Yes. We also have some bison, which will also give us leather, and we'll also get some wool. I think the end goal here is to get flax, and while I think about it, oh, it won't let me order. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why that is. I thought you could always do that. But anyway, moving on. Let's crack on. So the first thing that I want to do is expand across this river. There is plenty of resources here that we can use, and we're going to use this nice shoreline here to get sand, which we can obviously turn into glass, because we need all these things in order to be able to get to this point. So we may as well do it. And also I saw a really nice cathedral in one of these packs. I think it was Notre Dame. Absolutely beautiful. That is going to go in our main town once we get there. So obviously we need to get all these things in place. So we're going to do that now, and we're going to use the EMBX61 I think is what we're on here. Oh no, we're not. We're on DS. So where are we? Bridges. And I noticed they have some really nice bridges in here. There's actually drawbridges as well. I'm sort of tempted, but I think we may just go the bog standard stone bridge. Oh, look at it, it's coming together, and people are just, without a snorkel, just straight into the water. I really like the attention to detail here, all those braces and stuff they put in, because clearly that bridge would not stand there like that. Okay, to answer my previous question, I had to wait for the trader to come to get to this point of being able to order stuff. So I'm going to stick on here some flax, cotton, that sort of stuff. Hopefully next time they come we will get those things. I don't know if there's anything else we need. I'll stick hemp on there as well. I do want to get to the point of making bread at some point, but I'm just going to go with the sort of things that I know that I can potentially afford on the next visit. And what a thing of beauty that bridge is. I absolutely love it. Now I'm really hoping when the boat comes through here it goes through the middle bit. I don't know if I should have made it wider or not. I know it makes absolutely no difference, but to me, it sort of does. The boat has to go through there without any of the oars hitting it. I've also put this fountain in as well. Now, I don't believe I've ever seen a fountain in this game before with animated water. So I'm really I was like awestruck when I saw it. I'm like, damn, like that is such a nice touch. I decided to stick some potatoes in here. I don't know if this field is too big for 4 farmers, but I don't really care. It fits the space. I may eventually put something else in here, but for the moment, we're going to do that. We've still got loads and loads of food. It's probably because we've got loads of children, and are they all in school? No, not all of them are. So we're probably going to need to expand pretty quickly, but that's fine because I will have some houses over here anyway. Okay, so next thing on the list now we're over here is I'm going to drop down some stockpiles because we need somewhere to put all these logs and things like that. I don't know if I want them right next to the edge of the bridge. Let's think about this. We're going to be dredging. Is it dredging the correct word? I think it is. Dredging some sand. And we could do it from the river or the coastline here. I'm sort of tempted to have maybe a little bit of a harbour here. So we'll assume that we're going to use the shoreline here for the sand. So we'll probably offset a road slightly. Let's go. Ooh, we have a boat. That was quick. That flew by. We'll put that road there, and let me pause the game a second while I'm doing this, because I'm not notorious for being too quick at stuff. So this is logs. So let's do 6x6 is a good size, I think. And fuel we don't have yet. Stone, we'll do the same thing. And iron, interesting. The question is here, will iron ore go into that? I don't know, you know. I'm not really sure. What else do we have? Storage yards. Raw material stockpile. Used to store raw natural materials like sand, clay and hardwood. Do you know what? I may leave a little gap. I can't bloody see the edge of this stockpile. There it is. And then we'll put that in because it's sort of in keeping with what we're going to put here. That's nice. Construction, bricks, homewares, lumber, building supplies. That was one of the things I was thinking of earlier. And maybe just a general stockpile. If we put you there, 6x6. This is all guessing at the moment. Boom. There we go. Let's have a quick nosy and see what that boat brought for us. There we are. Hemp seeds and cotton. Holy, oof, they're expensive. Okay, I'm going to leave this one to you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this, and I'm going to leave this here until the next episode. And I want you guys to decide which one I should go for first, cotton or hemp. I think hemp is used in the construction of rope, if I remember correctly, so maybe that one first, but I really would like your opinion. And it also lets me know if you're watching at this point, which is always great. And if you are, please give the video a like if you're enjoying. Okay, moving on. Why are they zigzagging across that bridge? Watch. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just walk straight. Must be something to do with the way it's designed. That's really funny. So they're currently doing those. I like the fact they did the log one first, which is really good. The stone stockpile is in place. What I'm interested in seeing is when they do the iron one, will they put the iron ore in here? So I'm going to have a quick nosy at that. And then I'm going to put in a school and hospital over in the main place. Okay, they've done that now. And as it would be, there is literally no iron there. So if I do the almost everything thing... Oh, not that one. Where is it? Remove resources. There we go. Hopefully some people will run over here and grab that now. And I'll know if this takes ore as well as fully fledged iron. If it doesn't take iron ore, I'll probably take this away. Unless I end up having a blacksmith over here. Who knows? Okay, it seems it's just gone into the generic stockpile. That's a shame. So we'll probably remove that and replace it with something else. But I mean, these are potentially temporary anyway. Okay, it's curtain call time for this. We're going to move these chicken breeders and egg pens out of here. I know they're producing feathers and eggs and chicken and stuff. They're not doing a huge amount, and I don't think it's going to damage us if we remove them. So we're going to get rid of these for now. So, actually, do you know what? We may move these, the tools, the blacksmith and everything over here. I was thinking of using the area just opposite our little settlement here for things like making tools and that, but I might just move it over here, which gives us just a little bit more space. This stuff has served us well to start off with. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But I think, yeah, we're at that point where... Not anymore. Ooh, why is your health so low? Yikes. I've just found a really nice church here. I think it's red ketchup. It is, yes. Oh, I didn't realize you could change the roof tiles. I've got to remember to do the F variants. There's a quick tip there. Most buildings, if you tap the F key, have some different type of variant. And I've chucked that in here. So I may at some point give these guys a little bit of a garden with a fenced area. And as Noble Rambler pointed out in the previous video, I do love the grass tiles to make areas look nice. But until I've upgraded these houses, I'm not really sure. We're probably going to move quite a few of these structures around as well. Oh, that is a lovely church. I really like that. Could do with some little bushes and stuff around it, and believe me, that is going to happen at some point. Here's another quick question for you. So I've already asked you one question about, was it flax over cotton seeds? The next one is, if I do some detailing, so start putting things like bushes and things like that in, would you like that in real time, or would you like it in a, say, a time lapse? I'll probably only go to 2 to 3 times the normal speed, because I know what it's like when it's really quick, especially when someone's doing this with the camera. Because I'm sort of feeling that we're going to get to the point where we can do some detailing soon, and that's when things start to really come alive. So yeah, let me know. Okay, we've cleared out some space over here, and it's time, I believe, to get a proper blacksmith in. So let's have a quick look at what options we have for blacksmith So I'm going to try and use this community toolbar as much as possible, just because I think it shows more buildings than just a generic toolbar. So we're going to take a look through this and just see what different blacksmiths we can find. Okay, I've just gone into the DS mods here, and I saw this one and I'm like, oh my gosh. That is absolutely beautiful. Now what's the downside to that? It needs glass. I can't do glass yet. So we may just sort of, what I might do is if I put this in, how many is that? 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. So I'm just wondering if we sort of leave a footprint. So in fact, let me place it in there first. If I just put a little, it sticks out to there. So let's put a road here. And what I'm going to do is put a blacksmith in here, just not this one. And then later on, if I remember, I'm going to come back and put that one in because it is absolutely gorgeous. But I think also under DS, where was it? Here we are. So that was the one I wanted. We've got this one, and this one, and I sort of like this one. It's like a temporary sort of offering, I guess. And we can, yes, we can make that one. So we're going to chuck that one in there. Also, knowing we need glass, we're going to need a better source of fuel as well. I don't know if there's any fuel in this one. Okay, so I've chucked a couple of buildings in. You have a charcoal kiln, a village blacksmith, which obviously we said we're going to replace at some point, and a forge. I'm not sure for the forge if we can use charcoal or whether we need to do the more refined fuel or not. I can't remember, but we'll come back to that as and when we need to. The next thing we need to look for is sand, because we need to think about glass. Okay, I've had a look through the different sand producing buildings, and this is the one that I like the most. No, it just it sort of looks clean and just quite nice, so we'll drop one of those in. I feel like we're going to need more than one. For the moment, I'll just put one in because I don't want to overdo it just yet. We're also going to need storage for the sand, but I think one of these could store it. Was it that one? Raw materials, possibly. An iron stockpile, well, we may as well leave that one there now because we're going to be producing iron anyway. We'll just whack a stone road through there. Now, the other thing we're going to need over here, obviously, is homes and food. So wherever you build anything, you sort of have to replicate everything that you started off with. And just speaking of which, off camera, I did sort of relay this entire area. So we moved the market from here to here. We did clear out quite a few buildings. We have a new school, and we have a couple extra houses as well. Looking at it, we do have 7 people currently not doing anything, and part of the reason there is, I think, because it's like beekeepers and stuff like that. What do we have here? Blacksmith. Well, you're gonna have a home soon. You are a vendor. Oh, can I do less vendors in here? 2, 3, 4. There we go. Melter, tailor. Oh, we removed the tailor. I'm glad I saw that because that would have caused me some issues a little bit further down the line. Reserve of stone is low. Well, I knew that was coming. We definitely need to think about a quarry unless there is a better way of... What is that? I have no clue. Unless there is a better way of getting stone, but I think the quarry is the way. Clothing makers. Now, the problem is, I suppose... when it comes back to the flax and cotton, so we have that. So you're a workshop. Maybe we just go with a dock workshop or something like that. Small workshop, hide coats, fishing, hunting gear. Oh, that might do the job. Oh my goodness, that's tiny. Just make tools and everything else. Tools, fishing, hunting gear, gathering baskets, tiny workshop, tools and clothes. Do you know what? It'll do. It's just a temporary thing. Hopefully we'll just get some extra clothes coming in, and as soon as these are built, we should get back to making tools. I mean, now we do have a couple of hundred tools stored currently in the dock, so I'm not completely concerned about that right now. I am concerned about the health, however. I don't know if is that down to a hospital? I know there's different things you can use. We definitely have herbs, I'm pretty sure. Is it on one of these? Food. Stored medicine, yeah, we have plenty, so maybe we just need a hospital. What I'm going to do is just drop a small herbalist in here. I'm pretty sure that we sort of don't need one because we have lots of herbs, but the health is remarkably low. I can't really see a hospital that I like. I've been going through these different menus, and I can't really see one that fits, which is slightly annoying. I might just have to go for one and just deal with it, I suppose. Okay, we're going to go with this one. They're using clearly the red planks from a reclaimed barn. I don't know why, I just have, whenever I think of a barn, even though I live in the UK, I just have visions of like the red barns that you see in America. Probably watching too many movies. Okay, so looking at this, are you a farmer? You're a dock worker. So even though we have all those labourers, there's no way, oh, I mean, we're full on food anyway, they're nowhere near getting all of this. So it probably is too big. I'll probably have to half this at some point. I mean, have so much food, it's not really an issue. But probably to split that field into 2 separate ones and we'll probably be okay. Okay, our mini workshop is complete. We'll drop someone in there and we want you to make, oh, hide coat, leather. We have 92. I don't know how long that's going to last. Are these producing even though, nah, see, when the fields are not full, you're not going to get all the stuff that you need. Wow, that is a lot of mutton. We're probably going to need a butcher at some point. But hopefully that will start to make some clothes for us. What on earth is going on here? Is that supposed to be this way? Never seen that before. But now we can make iron tools, which are going to last a little bit longer, right? Steel, log, iron, and coal. We don't have any coal. Well, that's fine. We're going to make some tools, so that's good. I love the way they zigzag across that bridge. It's absolutely epic. We're making some serious progress, though. I mean, this, from a layout perspective, is sort of where I want it to be. We could potentially extend a couple of houses that way. Yeah, but I want to sort of have a little bit of a buffer sort of here between, actually, I say buffer, do we go with, no, this is another question, I suppose. Lots of questions today. Well, leave us, let's say, a little bit of a gap. So let's say like 10 squares between here and the actual town. Or does the town have some kind of wall around it? Definitely gonna need a quarry for that, just thinking about it, if we do go down that route. I wonder if that is the way forward. Maybe it is, I don't know. Opinions, please. I'm really interested. I have loads of ideas, but some of them are a little bit harebrained, I guess. So not always the way forward. Okay, so we have 3 people currently unemployed. Tailor. So you don't need to be a tailor anymore because we have some kind of makeshift tailor. And boom, there it is. Do they take melters? I guess we're soon going to find out. Aha, furnace fuel. Okay, so this isn't going to... Oh, wait. This is taking firewood and turning it into charcoal, so that's not the most ideal of things. Ooh. So the only way we can make iron is with furnace fuel. So that is the wrong building anyway. So we're going to then remove this. Let's remove resources. What am I doing? That is you. And we're going to have to put the industrial fuel in here. We're also going to need somewhere to store the tools. So there is different, obviously, storage options. What are you? Abandoned barn. Nice. Really like this. Industry storage. This looks quite nice. I'm not sure if it's in keeping with everything that's going on here. What are you? You are raw material stockpile. Oh yes, we do need you. Iron stockpile we're going to need. I think we will put that building in. Oh, Christ, I've lost it. There we go. Industry storage. Do I put it on the opposite side? I think we will, because this could be sort of like a bit of a docks area. And there is a tiny bit of space. Maybe if we stay there. We're probably going to put more of those in. I was about to put some more stone roads in. That's just such a bad idea. Especially when we're so low on resources. That's food processing. I mean, they're completely wrong place. So we have a small fuel refinery. No. Char burner. That looks okay. And a fuel refinery. I'm not a big fan of that. Is there any other options to these? I mean, I could go through here, but... I could be here for a while if I do that. So I may just put one of the... That literally looks so similar to me. To that. Don't ask me why. The char burner produces industrial coal from firewood. Worker can be employed. So that will give me the thing that I need for here. I'm not too sure what the red circle is. Is that something to do with... I guess pollution, maybe? Or do we go with a fuel? I don't really like that building very much. Okay, we'll go with this. We'll chuck maybe 2 or 3 of these in. How big are they? 4. So 5, 1, 2. I don't know. That may be absolute overkill. I'll say one thing. They are super smoky buildings. I don't know how quick they're going to produce it. But let's hope. For all the smoke they're producing, they actually make a difference. Iron ore, furnace fuel. Okay, you're in place. You are full on the fuel limit. Do you know what? I may increase that slightly. I think charcoal that we've got left over is going to be one of the issues. And this, yeah, so that's going to be producing something completely separate. So that will take this firewood, turn it into furnace fuel, which goes under this one. So this number should start to drop, and then I'll really know. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of wood. Yeah, then I'll sort of really know where we're up to with firewood for the houses. Is that salt? Where am I getting salt from? Really interesting. Must have picked it up from somewhere. We have a hospital. Boom, there we go. I don't think I actually need these because I have disasters off, which means there's no diseases, right? So I probably don't need them. Sand, yes. So that's not producing a lot, but I could probably put an extra one in there. But now we have these going, and we're also making fuel. We can probably start to think about glass, and then we also need to think about. Oh God, I forget what the building materials were that I need, but we need to get all these high-end things in. We probably need to build a little community over here. I don't know if do we build it here? Yes, we will. Because we've got the docks area, so we may build some houses sort of here and a marketplace. We may put a smaller bridge in somewhere here. I say smaller, you know I'm going to go for something like that again because I can't help myself. But we definitely need to get a community of people over here to work in these because they're probably living so far away. Oh, look, Blacksmith. People have moved around, which makes sense. It's much closer for them now. Let's have a look at this building while I'm wittering away. You know what, actually, that kind of works. I like it. It's very clean. And it's going to do the job perfectly, I think. So we're in a good place. I think we've sort of accomplished quite a lot in this video. We've not done much in the way of farms. We definitely need to split this in half. It's too big. But we've relayed the village, ready for the expansion. I say expansion, the upgrades. So that's done. We're definitely doing okay from a sort of a wood perspective. In fact, we've hit the log limit. I don't think we need to mess around with that. Let's put some people in here. Let's get some. I mean, what the herb's that there? 935. The limit is 100. So shouldn't that hit the limit pretty quickly? Well, let's chuck that to 1000. I don't think it's. Yeah, it is. It's at the limit. So interesting. The health is sort of dropping. I'm probably missing something somewhere. Anyway, where was I? Yes, we've also built this absolutely stunning bridge here. And we started to build a real bona fide industry area. The only thing I guess is sort of left here is do I build a quarry? And I know there's different types of quarries, some that you can expand, which if memory serves me correctly, you need the candlestick maker. I'm really happy with the progress we've made in this episode. For me, it's been a few hours. For you, probably 15-20 minutes, but we've definitely made some real inroads into the progress of the town, and I hope you're enjoying it. If you are and you haven't liked already, please consider doing so because I really appreciate it. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.